Guys, good morning. I'm back at a beach that I absolutely love. Found a whole bunch of stuff at Fire Opal. That's my favorite, so that's probably going to always make this one of my favorite beaches to hunt at. Um, I want to do something about length of the coil cord. Uh, the shorter the better. Wouldn't that make sense if electricity or signal passes through wire faster at a shorter length? So yeah, I want to do something about that. I want to ask some questions. The Sovereign GT, when I had the Sovereign, is that just the Minelab Excalibur in a smaller, or the Excal's in a smaller container or a waterproof container, and it's the same technology? The technology in the Vanquish, is that the same technology in the Equinox, and it's just in a different container? I want to talk about those things because the companies aren't changing the technology per se. Like what is it, a different circuit board? Somebody figured out how to wire something just a little shorter to make it a little bit more efficient. I don't think so, guys. I think it's the same technology. They're just repackaging it. AT Pro to the AT Max. Is the Max just a new name so that you buy something in a newer model? I believe so. I don't think that the technology has changed that much. So I'd like to discuss that, maybe even get some of the uh, manufacturers on the phone and discuss some of the new upgrades and what they are versus repackaging. So, good morning. I'm at Reddington Beach, Reddington Shores. So, I'll see you hopefully with some good targets today. I've also got Chris coming today, so we can do the side by side with the 340 and the Equinox 800. See you in a minute. All right, so I know you guys can't see anything. I walked around. Sounds like it's right on the surface, but we'll dig it. So it's real soft sand. I found only really small lights. Really small lights. Yeah. Wow, that would have been so cool to start the morning out with a ring, but all I've found so far is really, really light lights. No heavies at all. All right, now I should have just filmed the negative grunny foreign coin that I just found because it was so weird sounding. I dug it anyway. This is like most definitely a pull tab, but the sand's getting harder, so I want you guys to see maybe it's something other than lights. Oh, see that gray layer? So yeah, maybe it's a nickel. Yeah. So I might have found a wash off spot, so maybe concentrate after I found that foreign coin and then this. All right, super sanded in. I'm at a different beach. This beach is sanded in as well, but I know it's so much better that I can go to different spots. It's acting like a penny for real. It's I'm in the washing machine. I just know a lower spot of the washing machine. All negative. Started as this crap anyway, so I'm still guessing a penny or a sinker with something attached to it. No, now it might go dime. Yeah, we're going dime, huh? There you go. All right, well, I took one off it. And it's deeper than that, so thought it was a pull tab. Now I'm thinking beaver tail pull tab. Ooh, I like it. I like it. She's deep, so. $13 out of the hole. Solid 13 out of the hole. Wow, what did I just call the beaver tail pull tab? That's insane. I'm starting to really learn this Equinox, guys. Just a loud Lincoln right there is what that's going to be, or a sinker, which I'd lean more towards a sinker because of how loud it is. Ooh, I just cut through something. I do not like it when I do that. And then I see something right there in the hole, and I'm guessing it's a sinker. Yeah. See that? See it roll out? Wow. Saw it, I felt like I cut through it. So yeah, look at this morning, guys. There's some mornings I don't care if I find anything. I'm in a spot. Remember I said that I'm in the washing machine? Oh no, maybe you see, sometimes I say stuff that might get edited out because I pull up a pull tab or something and I give you guys a bunch of information and then it's just a pull tab. And then I'm like, oh God, they're not going to want to watch that pull tab reveal. But I just lost a whole bunch of information that I just said. So, yeah, when I come out and I'm talking for a minute, I apologize. But sometimes it's just because I want to get something out real quick, you know, without there being a reveal wasting something. So I'm in the washing machine. You can see this is the washing machine. This was a cut channel. Remember I showed you the video where the waves were washing in, and this is an actual cut in a channel. Look at all this sand. This area right here is not necessarily low because it was cut and it was channeled out before. Look, I'll turn around, maybe you can see it. Yes, same thing all the way back. There was a channel all the way along the edge and all that sand was gone completely. But what does happen is, seeing the beach is so flat that it still ended up washing stuff right to here. So you want to check that edge. And what I did just find is right back there on that shiny spot is a whole bunch of grunts and negative stuff. I found one, the beaver tail back there. That means with all the negative grunts, you could slow down. And I bet you're going to find some rings in with all those heavies. All that iron stuff, guys, is iron. It's heavy. If you're hearing grunt, dig a couple of those up to see what they are. If it's a piece of a screw or something really dense, those are heavies. You know, the crab traps, not necessarily. They float, the pieces of crab trap float in and float out every day. That's the washing machine light stuff. But look for the heavies. I'm in an area right here where I just found that sinker. I'm gonna slow down. You see this shiny spot. I'm gonna slow down. I bet this is where the rings are. Yeah, I might have picked 2 rings here and a ring up there, but remember what I said, there's 15 rings between here and that bridge. And today there might be 2 more rings in this spot. Guys, this is why the coyotes are out on the beach. You guys pay like $1.50 for that. No, maybe $3 for that in the market. Stone crab. Look at the size of that claw. That's why the coyotes are out on the beach. All right, when you guys learn something, make sure you apply it. Remember I showed you the shell slide yesterday and found the rings, the quarter, and the deep greenies? Look at the similar fashion. You see these shells and the way it looks like there's just like slowly slid off. This is right in the corner, right in the corner. And then what I wanted to point out was this laying right on the surface. That's a tent stake, guys, right? So it's washed off the beach and it's just washed out, right? But feel how heavy this tent stake is. That's about the same heavy or density as a ring. So the rings will be in this wash down. Wow, applying a lesson. That's the biggest part about life, guys. It's insanity if you try the same thing and expect a different result. First anything sound for the most part. Might as well dig it. It's gonna be in that first one. Really? Really? Alright, remember I said I'm going to just keep recording and I'll just have to figure out some sort of way of fast forwarding it, or maybe just putting a couple interesting clips in and just have you listen to me sing a song or something. Hey, I just saw this woman, it made me think about that Steel Magnolias scene where she's like, it looks like two pigs fighting under a blanket to me. All that for a dime, guys. All that for a dime, guys. Just sucks. All that for a dime, guys. There's a crazy loud 18. Man, I need that to be an 18 karat, 22 gram, 17 diamond. Okay, that is a Lincoln. Just stinking Lincoln. Ooh. Wowza, she's big now. Standing back. Oh, there it is. Looks like a tent stake. Is that what it was? I wouldn't guess that. Gotta be in that one. Yeah, there it is, tent stake. Oh no. My prescription glasses, oh no. I would have guessed something not that. You guys have any guesses what that number 30 screeching at me is? Let's see how deep it is, and then you can see whether you want to change your day's plans or not. Now look at that. You see how the multiple layers of black in and out settling? I knew that was going to be there. A dime. 30 seconds after the quarter. Check them out. Gotta pick stuff like that up, don't you? Alright guys, the Vanquish 340 over the diamond ring. The one that I found that was a little iffy signal. Solid 11. Over the funny stone ring. Solid 11. Those are both 14 karat, by the way. Here's that 30 on the Equinox. Did you hear that? Could you hear the gold in there too? Try to move it around a little. I thought I heard a gold sound too. Maybe it was picking up the front of that. It's a 33, 34 on the Knox, or on the 340 Vanquish. And the Vanquish doesn't even pick that up, guys. He just about rubbed it on it. Rub it on it. He's rubbing the Vanquish on this ring right here.
Is that fake?
No, it's 14 or 14 or 10 at least. I haven't had it checked yet, but it's 14. I'm thinking it's because it's so small. So I'm gonna run the Equinox over it. The Equinox is at sensitivity 20 still, and that's the highest as it goes for sensitivity. Wow. So the Vanquish is leaving that, guys. This is maybe why you need a same exact sound on that ring. Same exact sound on that ring between the two machines. .32, it's almost the same. It's not quite 33 or 34. If you guys don't think you need an Equinox, you're crazy. It's just an air test, but that's 8 inches on that little ring that the Vanquish won't pick up. Right? So that's the difference of this machine. Wow. Wow, I was going to recommend those machines. Alright guys, the Vanquish, he had his settings off. So the Vanquish does pick up lower numbers. He just had his foil settings off. He was tired of picking up foil, not knowing that chains are low register on the MindLab equipment. So yeah, he got it at 3 or 4 inches. It's not quite as deep, but we can definitely pick it up with the Vanquish. So good, I will still recommend the Vanquish. Woo! I was nervous that I was telling people to buy a machine, because I tell them to buy the AT Pro, because the AT Pro is just an amazing machine. So cool. Good, now I'm not worried about recommending the Vanquish. Thank them for controlling our waters. Thank you, fellas, ladies. So guys, I'm getting tired. I was over there with Chris, did a couple of little shots with the Vanquish. Came on this side because that side's pretty much beat up by me, right? Because I've been here for the last bunches of days. This signal right here that's in front of me was a real crappy 8.6 negative something. And I remember how I tell you that I get these signs that I'm on the right track and a right path. See that? It says paid in full. Looks like the chain's still attached to it. But there's all the negative garbage, and then I'm not sure what that is. I hope that doesn't mean that. I hope that means that I've given all that I, you know what I'm saying, trying to say. So, whenever, I don't know, lately whenever I've been, tired, frustrated, not sure what's going on, I get these signs. And if that's not a clear sign that I'm doing what I need to be doing, or I'm going to meet my maker here in a few minutes. Hey guys, wrap up for Bradenton Shores. Wasn't a very productive day. Most of the Bay Area beaches are pretty much long sanded in. They're pulled out flat and it's just there's sand everywhere. There's only pretty much lights everywhere, and you got to really work hard for your stuff. So I'll probably not go out in the mornings. Maybe do some afternoon high tide hunts where it's pulling some sand out. Found somebody's, it looked like prescription part of that. This was just laying on the surface. This was a deep grunting at me. Just a lot of grunts today. The Canadian coins, boy, this thing is loud, like loud grunts. Grr, 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 grr. Just nothing. I don't know, nothing that you dig. Like there was no positive in that at all. This thing, this is also an all grunt. I'm not sure what that says. Something 2 cents maybe. 2 cents. I'm not sure. Okay, that's it. Pretty cool, man. And somebody telling me I'm paid in full. Maybe I'm supposed to pass in my sleep tonight, I don't know. And then I paid all what I need to pay. But I'm definitely continuing, you know, giving all what I can give for everybody. I watched Mr. Detectorist today. He was live from, I guess he's out of Destin, Florida, which is north next to Panama City. And all he was digging was pull tabs. It's funny, I saved a pile for him over here. Maybe when I head to Jacksonville and Panama City Beach, I'll bring him a pile of pull tabs. But that's it, guys. Quick wrap up. Tomorrow I'm going to go to Indian Rocks Beach. The reason I'm going there is if all the Bay Area beaches are sanded in, I'm going to go somewhere and just have fun. That beach is huge, and the people are so spread out that the targets are just rare, right? So I'm going to go tomorrow with the intent to have fun. Just to go, not even looking for stuff. If I get some stuff, I'll film it. If not, I'll film some animal life or something. But you guys will have a short video tomorrow if I don't find any finds. But love you guys. Thanks for watching all my mess. I'm gonna be having a video talking about how to create and, you know, how to make your channel larger. There's some things that I know how to do that I just haven't sat in the office to do. So I'll be talking to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.